Welcome back to Unremarkable and Forgettable Photos with your host, the Dogshit Photographer. Today I was just shooting some random self-portraits. This may be hard to watch, especially for me, because I'm the one in the fucking pictures. I hate photographing myself. This first shot was actually one of the better shots. I tried to make it look a lot like film. I'm currently shooting Ilford HP5 in my K1000 Pentax that I have, which is a fucking workhorse. And I had a little bit of this thing called a fucking eclipse that decided to ruin my lighting for roughly an hour. So now I'm here. It's 3:08 p.m. For all of you idiots who went out there and stared at the sun without glasses for a while, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because you're my kind of fucking people. You stare at that fucking sun like a fucking man, because you deserve the blindness that you just fucking earned. But all I did was set up the camera in this corner. There should be B-roll of me doing that currently playing. And if not, then I forgot to edit that shit in, then my fault. This is one of the better photos that I like. I like the style of photography. I love grain in images. I may have went a little heavy on the grain for this one, but I don't really give a shit. That can be fixed later. I'm doing this mostly for opportunity to get a better profile photo, because the one I currently have, this one, is not great. This next photo is very similar. The first couple are actually fairly similar to each other because they were shot in the same spot, which is here in front of this window, because it has the best lighting. If you want a tip for shooting photos of yourself, find somewhere with good lighting. Windows with covers on them, it'll help diffuse the light coming in onto your face, and they'll actually soften the light coming like toward you, and also make sure you have some of the light coming from the side. It's actually very beneficial for you to have a fill light. But I actually do genuinely like this second photo. Most of these are going to be in monochrome or black and white, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't really care. I like black and white for portrait shots. The one I did of my buddy Dylan, which I'll show on screen right now, I love that photo. That is one of my favorite photos I've ever taken, and I'm probably gonna get that one printed to put above the painting he's giving me from that video. If you haven't watched that video, I'd recommend it. It's actually a really good one. I like it a lot. It was fun. It was a fun shoot. The third photo, good old me staring at the wall, technically, because that's where I was looking, but it looks like I'm looking out of the window, but I'm not. This one also, again, I like the lighting in it a lot. This was, I'm pretty sure I took this like mid fucking eclipse, which made this kind of a pain in the ass. Lighting during a celestial event makes this a little bit difficult, but I really do like that one. This one, where it looks like I'm hunched over, either contemplating shitting or I'm contemplating staring at a video for the next 2 hours, which can both be the same thing and true at the same time. I don't hate it. There are some parts of it that I do hate. This camera, not this one, my Sony, I was shooting on a remote with a 2-second shutter, and when I tell you that this fucking thing kept missing focus, it wouldn't focus on my face, it would focus on my hair. It was an extreme pain in the ass trying to get it to focus on just my face. I might zoom into one of the images to show you just how it would miss focus here, but it would focus here, which is annoying when you're shooting at f2. When you're shooting at f2, that little minute fucking difference in distance makes a lot of difference. I wish I would have framed it better. I wish I would have found a different fucking spot in this room for that to work. This is just how you photograph yourself at home. You try, you fuck it up, and you try more spots. You have places in your home to photograph yourself. That's the whole point of this video, is learning how to photograph alone, by yourself. In photographing yourself, you will obviously need a tripod, which I have a couple, and a camera that has the ability to set a timer, and you can take some pretty decent portraits. This next one is fairly similar. It's edited a little bit differently. I edited this one to be more like old-timey, almost like pinhole camera. Color wave, very early film photography looked a lot like this. It was very just flat, in my opinion. It kind of had like a brown tone underneath of the film, and I like it. It's easy to look at. This next one I took with me holding my Pentax that I mentioned earlier up to my camera to take a photo of myself. Again, the camera kept missing focus, like on the actual fucking subject, which was the camera, and it would just focus on my hair. I do genuinely like that one. I might actually end up using that one as the profile photo, just because I can put it as a banner if I want to. I actually took this one in my bathroom. This one was taken through my mirror. The camera was actually set up on the sink, whenever I took this one. It was pushing into the mirror, which I wish I had a wider lens to show that a little bit, because I don't have a wider lens. This photo I really like. I like the shadow of me and the back behind it, and then just the shower behind me with the hook above me. It's very easy to focus just in the one spot. This one might be one of my favorite photos from today. I wanted to do a silhouette shot of just me sitting in front of a brightly lit window, and all you see is just the outline of me sitting in front of said window, but it's closed. I don't know what the symbolism behind that would be, but it, in my opinion, looked cool. I also edited this one to be black and white just because I had a dark brown beanie on that didn't match the color of this. I could have edited it to be that color, but I didn't want to. And plus, monochrome just looks better. Moving on to this shot, which was shot right here in about the same area that the first couple of shots were taken. I wanted to just do a photo of me staring directly into the camera and smiling, because I don't smile that often, as you can tell from most of these videos. Here again, I'm pretty sure it missed focus. Shocking. I know, Sony fucking misfocused. This one's not too out of focus because I think I shot this at around an f4. That one I do like. That one might be the profile photo, I'm not sure yet. And then I went outside, actually. I went out in my backyard and I shot during the eclipse in my backyard, and actually shot some pictures of the blooming tree I have in the backyard, which is very, very bright pink. And I thought the shot was actually really nice just because it creates that separation between like the close, which is the main cut tree that I have in the backyard, which is starting to bloom flowers a lot, and then the fence being the mid-ground, and then the background being the grown older version of that same tree. I just really like the colors in this shot. It's very nice for me to look at. This one was just a random shot of a toy football that my Malinois has in the backyard. He doesn't like playing with it anymore because it's full of water. I really just liked how much green there was in the photo and how much yellow there was in the ball, so it kind of gave it that good focal point. But this one was just kind of a throwaway shot. This one while I was walking back up to my porch, I liked the shadows in the photo, and what you can see there, that circle is just a glass table that has been thrown around the yard 1,000 times by my dogs, because they like to fuck my yard up a lot. They think it's funny. This one is a citronella candle that I hung probably 2 years ago at this point. It's been frozen. There's been water that trickled into it during a rainstorm, then the next week it fucking froze over and it bulged out the bottom. I also shot this one in monochrome just because, yeah, again, I don't have to justify this shit at all. The monochrome looks good. Same thing, but it's just a different angle of me stepping off the porch to take a shot upward at it, and that is the final image of this little series of photographing your home. You can photograph yourself. This is not like a new subject. This is not the only video on the internet that's ever been made like this. Photographing yourself in your own home alone is a lot easier than going out and photographing other stuff. Find things around your house, find like the small little minute details, like a sliver of sunlight shining in through your house. There's a photo I have of my husky where she was in her kennel, and it was early in the morning. I was going to let them out, and they had a little sliver of light from the early morning sun, and it looked awesome. Just figure out what lighting looks good, what style you want to go for, and more importantly, just shoot some shit. You'll never know if you're gonna get better at taking photos if you just never take photos. Hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope you guys have an amazing week. It does get better. I didn't do this outro for the last video because I was sick while I was editing. I'm still you can kind of hear it in my voice. I'm still not fully there to being better, but it's the summertime and there's a lot of pollen, and my eyes and ears and my nose fucking hate this time of year. I appreciate you guys if you did watch the last video. I especially appreciate if you guys are watching this video right now. If you are new, please go check out the other videos. Some of them are pretty good. Most of them are dog shit. I only say that because I hate seeing myself on camera, and I'm in every fucking video. Like, sub, like I say, every video. All that cringy YouTuber bullshit. Hope you guys have a great day. Peace.